You guys remember CCG back in the video. So with this video we're going to be doing Rampardos. So we're going to be climbing up these ranks here, and last video we used Beedrill, and this video I thought it'd be cool to try out Rampardos. I haven't had the chance to really use this deck, and it seems pretty strong and promising. So the main star of this deck here is going to be Rampardos. We can do head smash for 130, and if this happens to kill something, it will take 50 damage to itself, which is fine. That's kind of what we're planning for. We're trying to take things out. And we're going to give it a bunch of buffs by getting things out like Wugtrio. And also if it happens to die, we can get ourselves Armor Shadow out here and then attack them right after to do a bunch of revenge damage. But besides that, that is the deck we're going to be using. And yeah, let's see if we can climb up a bit. Okay, so this is the first guy. This guy's a level 29 player. He's been here since the first event, so he seems like it's pretty good. Okay, so again, I haven't had a real chance to try this deck out, so I'm hoping that it's going to be pretty easy to pick up. So Railu, from my understanding, it doesn't seem like it'd be great to have Railu in the beginning, just because you do want to set up those fossils as quickly as possible, and having Railu here can kind of complicate that issue. But regardless, we did get the Skull Fossil, so that's good. Now we just need to get ourselves our Cranidos, and so we can go into that next turn. So we got Iono. I can set up another Skull Fossil here. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. From there, I'm just going to pass the turn off to this guy. I do have my Giant Cape, but I think I want to save that for the Rampardos if I am able to get this out. We do also have Lucario in the hand here, so we can just get him out here. Debating using Iono here as well. So he's just going to get out our Skull Fossil. That's fine. He's not going to be able to do anything from at least what it looks like. It was fun in the last episode just getting Beedrill out and removing these energies, so I am going to miss that. But overall, it seems like we have a pretty good matchup. And this is actually perfect. Him setting this up like that kind of screwed him over here. Because now we can get our Cranidos onto the board, and we can get Lucario on here. And so this might be GG here. We're getting the 50, the 20 attack boost. I think Lucario gives 20, yep. And then we can just attack here, and it should be super effective, so that should be 90. Yep. So that's a great way to start this. He totally set himself up for that. Yeah, not sure what deck he was running there. It seemed to be using Lickitung here. If you guys know what deck that is, let me know. But awesome. That's a cool, easy way to get a win in here. So we're going to give the homie a thanks here. And then go to the next match. Before I continue the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a Patreon where you can help support the channel while also influencing the content I create. The link will be in the description, so make sure to check it out. So let's see how this deck can continue to perform. And again, if you guys have a specific deck you want to see me play, just let me know. I'm always down to try them. It is level 39. Aiko here, it looks like he completed the sets, the Smackdown, the Space Time Smackdown, I think that's what it's called, and the RCS one as well. So that's going to be a bit problematic for us, just because it seems like he does have a pretty expensive arsenal. So regardless, we're going to get our Railu out here. He's going to get the Moltres EX. So it looks like this is probably going to be a Charizard deck. I guess if he drew into his Charmander, he can start setting it. Whoa, he has that Crown Rare Pokeball. So this is the Crown Rare I want the most, just because you can put this in pretty much every deck. And yeah, having something like that is pretty insane. So we did manage to pull the Skull Fossil, which is good, because now we can actually utilize this card here if we need to get our Cranidos out. Okay, but besides that, this Fighting Energy is going to be a little tough placement. I think I'm going to put it into Railu just to get the hidden. And then I'm probably going to pop the Iono next turn. I think we're kind of forced into a position where we have to use it. He's using his Pokeball. Looks like he only pulled the one Crown Rare. I'm also yep, so that's Charmander. And you can see he got the little animation on that as well. So he's going to use his Inferno Dance here in order to put a bunch of energies on there. He has that Moltres EX, a 2-star one. Okay, so hopefully he gets a bunch of tails. Okay, you got 2 heads. Not ideal, but we can make it work. We can make it work. I'm guessing he's going to put them, yep, all on Charmander. So we just really need to make sure we kind of speed up here. We're going to put the Cranidos here. We did draw Rampardos, which is making me not want to use, you know, the Iono here. So I'm just gonna pop that there. I'm gonna jab him here. So Iono just gets a lot of value if you have a bunch of cards you don't need. And right now, yeah, we're kind of using all of these cards up. Okay, so let's see. Looks like he has the... Whoa, this guy. Okay, so this guy has been getting some insane pulls. He's going to use Inferno Dance again. So it's going to pretty much set up his Charizard. It is going to put us in a weird position. Because next turn he is going to be able to get that Charizard out. I don't run Sabrina on this version of the build either. So yeah, like I said, this complicates things just because Granados, obviously we're going to be able to get a Rampardos out here, which is good. But yeah, we're just in an awkward position from all this. I'm going to try using the Iono here. This is my chance to search out the Lucario, but didn't get it. Hopefully he didn't get his Charizard. That would suck. I think I'm just going to drop the Railu here. And then get ourselves out our... start beefing up the Marshadow just so we can do the revenge attack. So I'm kind of setting him up in a position where he has to attack me here. Just because I do have Cyrus, so if he runs away, I can just grab him. He doesn't know that, obviously, but if he does attack me and kill this, then we can use revenge here and do 100 damage. So it looks like he's going to keep setting up. I'm guessing he's going to start looking at that Moltres. No, so he's going to still keep putting on the Charmeleon, which makes sense. Okay, we're going to use the Pokeball here. Yeah, I was going to say, So I guess we... Oh, right, because Granados is the stage 1. Yeah, so we're not able to utilize that there. I guess the main draw of Pokeball is just that we're able to get it Railu out here. I don't know. I guess we'll see if we end up just keeping that. But regardless, we're going to pop an energy on that. And we're just going to attack with Railu. So let's attack here. So, yeah, I don't know if I should have been attacking. I'm pretty sure he has Charizard. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, Professor's Research. So there's a chance that maybe he didn't have Charizard. It's just that I really do need my Rampardos out here in order to be able to accomplish anything else, like past this point. Like for the Charizard, I need to have Rampardos. And I'm just hoping that I am going to be able to draw into... Okay, so he's going to drop the Inferno Dance. That's fine. That's kind of crazy if he doesn't have Charizard, right? I mean, he would evolve into it. I feel like it's putting himself at risk for no reason. Okay, so the Pokeball. It's useless, but we're going to keep it in our hands in case he happens to pop the Iono. So we did get the Lucario out here. I can use this. Yeah, so I have the decision here of either... I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna evolve this Lucario. I'm gonna hope that I draw the next one. Then I'm just gonna do the 60 damage to kill this Moltres. I mean, it's just 2 points right there that are facing me, so I might as well get them. Okay, so Charmeleon's coming in here. So there's no way that hasn't drawn the Charizard, right? Oh, he did not draw the Charizard. Okay, so yeah, we played that a little risky. We could have easily won that earlier. It looks like he was not in a good position there, and that's why he was using the Iono and stuff. But that's great. So we made it to Pokeball Rank 2. Wow, that was pretty easy so far. This guy did get a bit unlucky. It just happens. That's the nature of the game. But let's see here. Let's go into the next one. So this guy's level 31. So we're seeing a lot more consistently higher level people than we did before. I don't even know what level I am. I think I'm like 32 or something. 35? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. So we're going to get our Marshadow out here. So it does suck that we're not able to search out the trainer card. So that's an issue that I didn't really think about. Because we do need the Fossil. and we're not able to search that out, obviously. So that puts us in a weird position. Okay, so here's going to be using Professor's Research. Looks like this might be another Charizard Moltres deck. So I think the only thing I can search out with the Pokeball is, since Marshallow's here, is my Railu. So it looks like he's going to switch it out. Use up the fire energy there. So that's fine. We did get our Skull Fossil, so very good pull so far. We definitely have the right setup for what we want to accomplish. I'm going to get Railu out here. I don't know if I should start putting the fighting. I guess just in case I want to retreat, I'm going to put our Marshadow, and also gives them the chance to attack in the future. But besides that, we are going to be able to get out our Cranidos and our Lucario out next turn. Okay, so yeah, now he's going to try to beef up his Charmeleon. He's going to put that Rocky Helmet on Moltres. Okay, activating his Pokeball. So nothing too... So yeah, you got the Moltres out of the Pokeball. Nothing too bad for us here. He's going to use Inferno Dance. He's going to hope that he gets a bunch of heads to put it on the Charmeleon. Hopefully he doesn't. 1, 2... Okay, you got 1 heads. So that's pretty good odds for us. So I guess people are loving their Charizard deck. Okay, so I did draw the Rampardos, so that's pretty perfect. I think here we're just going to evolve this and then evolve the Lucario. I don't think I'm going to retreat yet. Yeah, thankfully Rampardos only needs the 1. So I'm just going to keep that on him. Use Revenge, get the 20 attack boost from the Lucario. Take the Rocky Helmet damage, that's fine. Hopefully, I'm going to be in a position to retreat with Marshadow, just because I do want him as the backup. Okay, so here, yep, so this guy, unlike the other one, was able to get out his Charizard. He does need his 4 energies to hit for 200. Again, the nice thing about Rampardos is that even though it takes a long time to set up, it is just worth 1 prize card here. And he can hit for 130, and then with the Lucario, 150 here. So yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage. So he's going to use the Inferno Dance again. Hopefully he doesn't get a lot of heads. Okay, it looks like his luck turned around on this one and it kind of evened out there. So we can force him to play this a little bit more aggressively, depending... Okay, so let me see. I'm going to evolve Cranidos to Rampardos. We can kill this Moltres, get it out. He can get his Charizard out. Okay, it's a very weird position. So, okay, I think I'm going to pop the Iono. Even though it could potentially help him set up later on. It's fine. Okay, so I got the Professor's Research. That's good to see. I am going to put the Fighting Energy on my Rampardos. So what I'm thinking here is that we retreat from Marshadow, go into Rampardos, kill that Moltres EX, get the 2 points here. And then from there, he'll have to go into his Charizard, just because he won't just let me keep beating into his other Pokemon here. And then from there, he'll kill my Rampardos, we switch into Marshadow, get the revenge damage, and then see where we go from there. Maybe start setting up the Lucario. I guess we'll kind of see, but yeah, let's try that out. So yeah, I'm just going to kill this guy. Do that 150 damage, get those 2 points. So obviously he's in a position where he has to kill this Rampardos using his Charizard. Hopefully we can draw something that's relevant. So we got our Charizard, or he got his Charizard EX out onto the board. Just like I said, he's gonna, yeah, so he's just gonna start feeding it energies. Obviously he has to. Now he's gonna attack with this Charizard. And let me know if you guys want me to revisit old decks. So again, I've been playing since Genetic Apex, so I do have a lot of the old cards. We could even try Starmie, see if that's any relevant anymore. I do like Starmie, he's one of my favorite Pokemon, so that could be pretty fun to test out. So again, just a 1 point for him killing Rampardos. So that's great. Okay, communications here. We're gonna search out, or I mean, we're gonna use the professor's research. Hopefully we get something. Yeah, I was hoping that we would get the fossil here so we can start setting up. Let me see. So I think we're gonna use the communication. We still have another Railu in the deck, so we should get that or Lucario. So that was unfortunate, but you know, it happens. So now we're gonna go start beefing this guy up. Hit for the 120. So he is gonna have enough to kill this. He can put that fire energy, kill the Marshadow. So this sucks. This is gonna be okay, so it's gonna use up his 2 energies. He can still hit for 6. I guess we're really gonna have to see how this plays out. But yeah, he's gonna be able to kill this. He does lose the 2 energies. Oh no, he can just hit for slash. Oh yeah, so that's probably GG there. Because he can hit with slash, and then Lucario just doesn't have any energies left on him. Damn, if he had something on him, that would have been great. So I probably misplayed that there. Yeah, so let's see. We can get out the Railu. Yeah, he's just gonna overkill this guy. So that sucks. I mean, he pretty much got that there. We'll just concede it, just because that's definitely the end of the match. There's no point in dragging that on. But that was a good match against this guy. We did lose a bit of points from that. So we won one against Charizard and we lost one against Charizard, which is, you know, it's just kind of the way it rolls. Hopefully we go against something that's a little different, just so this deck can show what it can do outside of Charizard. So this guy low 43 has definitely been playing since the beginning here. It's crazy seeing people with like those high levels. I'm guessing you just have to open a lot of packs to get that high up. Because I've been playing since the beginning and I've never missed a pack. I don't think. And either way, they're like, this guy's like 10 levels ahead of me. So he's very much playing a meta deck. This is the Giratina EX deck. So we did see this the last episode when we were playing with Beedrill. Giratina EX, once during your turn, you may take a psychic energy from your energy zone and attach to this Pokemon. So this card is just able to farm its own energies. And of course, he can put one down as well. Let me know if you guys want to see me play that deck. I do have the materials to make it, or the cards to make it. So I think here we're just going to play the Skull Fossil. We're going to use the Pokeball, get the Railu. Okay, so this is awkward, but I think we're going to use the communication to get rid of the Railu in order to search out the Cranidos. There you go. Could have been Rampardos there, but you know. We got lucky. And so now I'm just going to put the fighting energy on Railu because Cranidos does not need that much. So Rocky Helmet here. Okay, so... oh, alright, so this is going to be pretty annoying. He's going to be able to set this up very quickly. That's a little scary. So he's just going to put a bunch of energies on it. I think I'm just... I mean, might as well attack at this point, right? Because he's just going to hit me for 130. I'm just going to evolve it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack here. So again, he's going to hit me for the 130. Might seem strange to evolve this guy. But I think it's fine. We're just going to do a bunch of damage to this guy. Even though we're going to do overkill, it puts pressure on him and it makes him feel like it's a bit of an awkward position. Just because obviously, like, does he want to let this Giratina die? Is it worth it to him? Pokemon Center Lady. And that's good too. Stuff like using up his resources, because now we can kind of open up Rampardos being able to finish this. Okay, so damn, I mean, that should be it. He did not draw anything else. I don't know if he's just running purely Giratina and it's just things that keep him alive. But yeah, we got pretty lucky draws there, to be honest. We got the right setup, but regardless of that, We're just gonna attack and kill this for 130. That is his only Pokemon, so that's satisfying to defeat the Giratina deck using this Rampardos deck. And that's not saying that Rampardos is bad either. This is a good deck. But that Giratina deck can be pretty annoying at times. So it's good to see this deck defeat it. Overall, we're still going pretty positive with this deck. So definitely a good deck here. Yeah, and you guys, let me know what you want the length of these videos to be. Right now, I'm just kind of playing and seeing how far we can progress. And when I kind of feel like that's enough gameplay, that's where I end it. And just cut off the duels that don't seem that interesting. And yeah, I hope you guys that, that only watch for my Yu-Gi-Oh content are checking this out. Just so you can see, what other card games are like as well. Because this one's pretty fun. It's a lot more simplified than Yu-Gi-Oh! But there's a lot of deck building ideas, and I like that they give you the resources for it. My main thing with Master Duel is that I want to make a lot of content for Master Duel, but I just don't have the resources to make it. And so, yeah, it sucks. There's a bunch of decks I'd want to make in that game. Regardless, let's use our Pokeball here and get our Railu. Or Marshadow. I completely forgot Marshadow's in this deck. We're going to use our Professor's Research. So we did get the Communication and Professor Research, so that's good. Let's see. So, do we want to shuffle anything back? I think maybe the Lucario here, in the chance that we might get the Cranidos, I guess. Yeah, so the Cranidos, and hopefully we draw the Fossil here next turn. But overall, it's an okay setup. It's not ideal. You usually want to get the Skull Fossil right away, just so we can start setting up and get him out as quickly as possible. Just because, yeah, this Pokemon's essentially a stage 2, but he hits like crazy. Okay, so here's the Wugtrio deck. I've never really had the chance to play this, so it's pretty cool to see the opponent using it. We are going to use Professor's Research, draw the 2 cards. Okay, so this is pretty good. We're going to get our Lucario out on the board, start setting up our next Railu. Then we're going to put a Fighting Energy on Marshadow. Oh, that was dumb. See, like, I keep on messing that up. Okay, I need to stop doing that. But, okay, so now, because I put that Fighting in, I always just assume Pokemon has enough energies. That puts us in a weird position now. Okay. Okay, damn. Alright, well, Wiglet. Yeah, I keep messing this up, guys. My bad, my bad. Okay, regardless, it doesn't seem like he got anything too crazy done. We're gonna put that Fighting Energy and then put it on Lucario here. Lucario is gonna hit for 80 because we do have the 2 Lucarios out on the board. So we're gonna be able to kill this. We're still in a very good position. He has his Wiglet out here, which he can evolve. This is another deck I want to build, and I wish I had the shinies for it. It just seems very fun to have the shinies for this deck. But he's going to put that energy on him. I think he's going to retreat because he's invested too much on this Wiglet. Nope, so he's just going to use the Misty. Try to farm more energies on it. Nope. Yeah, you kind of live and die by Misty. Okay, so Spring out here. He's going to go for my Marshadow. That is fine. We're just going to evolve here. So again, we're very well set up. I'm just going to start... I think I'm just going to put it on the Rampardos here. Just to see if this even ends up surviving it. Okay, and yeah, that's how the game sometimes rolls, where he just did not have the speed to set this up. Obviously, I'm kind of making the assumption that we're going to win here, but I think that's a pretty good assumption here. We have a really good setup. If he happens to kill my Lucario, I am going to be able to just go into Marshadow and hit for 100. So here he's going to put a bunch of energies. So he is going to get Wugtrio, or he's going to have enough to put the Wugtrio on here. So no, he's just going to use Spring Out, do another 30 damage. So it looks like he just did not draw into it. And sometimes that's literally what happens with the game. You've seen in the previous episode. if that has happened. And yeah, we just got set up a lot quicker. And so we're going to take that win. So that's pretty cool to take a win against Wugtrio, just because it seems like a very powerful deck. And obviously he did not get to fully set up his deck there, but it's still a very good deck. And so to be able to defeat it like that and just outpace it was an achievement nonetheless. And I think this is going to be the final duel. So Aki, I feel like we went against this guy, but maybe I'm confusing him with another person. So it's going to be the final one here. Hopefully we can win this one for you guys. Okay, so we're going to put the Railu. So far though, I think we've lost one match. And yeah, this deck is performing really well. And I've been enjoying it. I hope you guys have been enjoying it as well. It's a pretty fun deck. So here, let's see. Okay, so it's a Wiglet deck. A Wugtrio deck. So let's see if we can outpace it once again. I think that's going to be the most pivotal point for us here, if we're able to outpace it. And also there's Misty Luck. That's good for us. That is very good. If he was able to do that and had his Wugtrio in his hand, that would be GG for us. Okay, he was just thinking about something, but didn't end up doing anything. Let's see. So we're going to use the Pokeball. Got a Railu. I think I want to pop the communication. Let's just use Professor's Research first. So let's see what we draw. So we got the Skull Fossil. That's cool. So that's great. We can start setting up for our Cranidos and our Rampardos. So I think I'm just going to put the Railu out here, just so that I could have another one ready in the back. And yeah, I'm just going to attack, jab at him. I feel pretty confident that we're going to be able to get Cranidos because we do have Professor's Research and then the communication. And we do still have 2 Cranidos in the deck, so it's very much searchable. Hopefully it doesn't get lucky here. Yep, so that's great for us. That's funny, we played against 2 Charizard decks back to back and now 2 Wugtrio decks back to back. Okay, so he's going to do 30 damage there. And yeah, this deck is surprisingly pretty consistent. We haven't had too many issues with it, like breaking on us, so that's great. And yeah, with that is going to be GG, just because we do get the 20 attack boost, and he only has the 1 Wiglet out. So we're going to be able to kill that. And yeah, take the win here. So this is the second time today, I think, that we were able to just get a win like that. So this deck performed very well. It was able to outpace some very strong decks. Even that Giratina deck could have been a problem for us, but we were able to set up for it. And so yeah, this deck has definitely been fun to experience. I'm thinking about if we should do one more, just to see if we can get a Pokeball rank 3 and just have that ready for the next episode. Let's try it. Let's see if we can win this one. So the deck has been doing really well, like I said. So I'm hoping here that it's going to be able to pull in for us and get us to Pokeball rank 3. And yeah, if you guys have gotten this far, comment something. I don't know. Just say like, yeah, I've gotten this far. But okay, let's see. We're going to put the Railu out here. We do have our Skull Fossil. Like I said, that's always good to see in the beginning. I did pull this Giratina as well. The illustration art is very cool. Okay, so we're going to set up our Skull Fossil. Going first here is good to a certain degree. It's a little awkward, but let's see. So we're going to get our Railu. Okay, so that's fine. This Giratina deck, it looks like, so we went against 2 Giratina decks, 2 Wugtrio decks, and 2 Charizard decks today. I don't know if there was anything else like random that was in there. I'm kind of blanking on, but those decks for sure. So now he's going to use this Pokeball. So with this deck, since I haven't really had the chance to use it, is it just purely... Oh, so this guy is running the other Giratina. Interesting. So he has 2 illustration rares of Giratina EXs. Damn. He's trying to flex on me. So this is going to be difficult to outpace, to be honest. he is going to get this rolling next turn. Okay, so we're going to get the Marshadow out here. I guess, should we start setting up for the revenge and just hope? He is going to do 20 damage to himself when he attacks. Okay, we do have the Lucario. So that's great. It's good to see. Should have set up the other one. But okay, I think we're just gonna go with that. Kind of sucks that we can't get something else out to as fodder, but it's fine. He's gonna be able to do 130 damage here. Okay, so he chose to not attack. I think out of fear of the Marshadow. So that's good for us. It looks like he's just gonna opt to. Once during your turn, mating. If you use his ability, your turn ends. Oh yes, so okay, so I forgot about that part of Giratina EX. It just ends his turn. So yeah, he was not able to do that there. So let's just use communication and try to fish the Cranidos. I just don't know if we should use the Lucario. I feel like this is dead no matter what. So I think it's fine to use the Lucario here. Yeah, there you go. So there's the Cranidos we needed. Now we can start setting that up. And then I'm going to opt to attack with Riley here. So I'm going to do that 40 damage, and that's going to put him in range where yeah, he should die to a revenge here. So now he is in a pretty awkward position. He has to decide if he wants to kill this at the cost of losing, you know, to the Marshadow here. So yeah, it's a pretty... Okay, so that potion complicates things here. Okay, so I can just get out Rampardos and just kill this. Which I think I'm going to do. I mean, Rampardos, he hits for 130... or 150? Is that 150? I think he hits for 150. So it's definitely enough. So let's do that. Let's evolve him. Put that fighting energy. Oh yeah, it's 130. It was 150 because of the boost here. And then I'm just going to put the giant cape here. He has 150 health. We're going to make that 170. Just attack with head smash. We're going to take 50 damage. But that's fine. He has his other Pokemon here is not set up. And so yeah, this deck has been able to win so much. Even this time, Giratina was actually able to set up. Obviously, it's not a guaranteed win here, but he is in an awkward position. Let's see if he can pull through. Obviously, I'm hoping not, just because I think this would be a pretty cool win here for us. So he's putting that Psychic Energy. He has to decide. I mean, he can't attack. He's just going to use the ability to attach it there. But from that point on, it's just GG. I don't think there's a way out of here for him. I also have the Marshadow ready for the revenge in case I need to. This Rampardos is insane. It does so much damage. So yeah, he's just going to set up again. Again to not really accomplish much. We're just going to one-shot the Giratina here. And yeah, we were able to take down both of his Giratina EXs using this Rampardos. Pretty insane. This deck has been very fun and very good. I'm definitely down to try this again if you guys want to see it. If not, let me know what other decks you guys do want me to see, use. And from there, we got to Pokeball Rank 3. So we have a bit of a winning streak going on here. I think this is our, let's see, yeah, 4 wins in a row. We're doing pretty incredible so far. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.